Hello people, we are live yet again. Welcome to the stream. Oh man, I hope everyone's doing good. Right, let me get streamer bot up so I can at least see the chats. Let's give you a second. Right, just give me 1 second please guys. Let me just get the chat up so I can see what you guys are saying. And then yeah, we're good to go. I'm going to start off by doing my daily in Sigma sector, and then doing my daily invasions, and then we are going through with every single other thing that we can possibly do, including going back to every single Descendant build and updating them all. By all, I mean as many as I can, so I'm going to be updating like as much stuff as I can. Well, let's get to it. So let me just do some public ISO desert. And then we're good to go. Right. Let's go. But how's everyone's day been? Ooh, is the new PC going? Yes, it is, Melanie. And yes, you are first. I appreciate that a lot. Hopefully, we'll see. You guys can see like the quality looking all nice and everything on stream, on YouTube and on Twitch. So let's hope for the best. Let's hope it doesn't fall apart when, you know, fast-paced action scenes are on screen. All that sort of stuff. Save G, yo, what you saying, boss? Right, let's go with this. That should be good. Let me know if the quality is like falling apart or anything. But everything should be good. Hopefully no errors, no crashes. I intend on doing a long stream today. So, you know, we're going to be here for a minute. Everything look nice and clear. You guys can hear me all good and everything's all okay. Let's hope for the best then. Am I too early? No, Papa Beeves. There's no such thing as too early, boss. Honestly, even I'll check on my YouTube as the TV sound was rubbish on your other one. Let's hope that everything is fine. There shouldn't be any static or any cutting off. I know what happened with that, and I did fix it. So yeah, I basically accidentally changed one of my audio channels to be like higher quality than the others, and because of that, like all of them were dying because they were trying to figure out which like setting to work towards. So now it should be all good. Okay, let's go with this. Okay, that's done. Okay, we're balling. Actually, no, I'm going to move my drink to the side of my desk so I can see the chat properly. But yeah. Vios Delta, we say, man. We're kicking, bro. New max everything, basically. How are you, brother? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. New PC's all ready, set up. Honestly, it feels a million times smoother and a million times faster. Bro, that CPU upgrade was so overdue. It's insane. Delicious. Exactly. He knows what I'm saying, bro. He knows what I'm saying. How was that? Okay. Oh, uh-oh. You don't want a double hit. Happy, oh yeah, Easter. Happy Easter. Happy, I don't know. Is it Easter today? Is it today? Son is also on TV too? Perfect. Thank you, Melanie. Thanks for checking that for me. I really appreciate it.
Requesting transport support.
I'm not really looking for anything crazy now. That's a good one. That is worth it. I was gonna like upgrade every single one of my external components, but I'm only gonna upgrade them when I use them. But I will over time just farm out everything and upgrade like a ton of my components, because I've only upgraded the ones that I use so far. So I'm thinking that's good enough for now, and then we'll see if there's anything major after that needs doing. Right, let's run my dailies. Is this the shelter? It is the shelter. Okay, you know what? Let's use let's use Freyna. Where is that toxic plague set? Where is that plague set? There it is. Right, let's go with this. Let's see what I've got cooking on Freyna. I don't care about the top stat not being perfect. Same with the memory. I'll work towards that when I actually give a shit about the set enough. So yeah. You done Blast Story yet? Also got Sterile and Repository click quest test, loads of free stuff. Wait, what? Wait, is that repository this thing? Wait, hang on a sec. If you go to Sterile Land Repository, just click on the quest there, you got loads of free stuff. Oh wait, shoot, I've not done that. I don't think I've done that. Let me have a look. Let me just quickly pop over to Sterile Land. I've got 16 catalysts, right? I've got enough catalysts to like mess with quite a lot of Descendants now then. Sterile Land Repository. Seeing an ace in a new light after the Blast Story. Is the Blast Story good? Like, I don't care about spoilers, but is the Blast Story actually good? That is... wow! This is fucking sick. What do I do? Kill current enemies in Sterile Land. Right, that's fine. I'll do that real quick. Outpost. Oh wait, no, these dudes here. That's 5. Oh, that's flipping amazing. Oh, these different. Alyssa, have you got a friend, Arcade Trio on friend at Discord? I do not, Papa Peeps. However, right now I am going to be updating everything. So, 300k. Nice. I am going to be updating everything. So I'm going to start with Freyna actually. Because Freyna is one of the Descendants I was semi-interested in. And, yeah. Let's have a quick look out. Are they just giving you every single gold, every single purple set? Because some of these sets people are really struggling to farm. Happy Easter! Appreciate that. Two more catalysts? Goddamn. I'm just watching all these things pop up on the side of my screen. God damn it. This is looking meaty. Sorry, wrong thing. They all just instantly dissolved. Oh no. Oh well, it is what it is. Right. I mean, I got a ton of gold, I think. I don't know. Also, you know what I've decided? I'm actually going to like farm medals out. I'm actually going to farm the medals out. Bro, okay, I need to go back to Albion. I'm gonna farm all the medals out, so I think for like a few streams I'm gonna probably do like 200-300 per 30 runs. Like 100 per 30 runs for like 10 days straight. We'll see though, wait, what's in here? Oh yeah, guys, if you've spent any of your, for the binders you spent, they should have given you some back, so I got 7 binders. So now I'm back up to like 17 core binders, which is quite nice. Alright, infill, let's go for the shelter. Disrupt the invasion. Let's do it in public real quick. 'Cause I want to test what this Plague Star does to Freyna's numbers. And then... Oh, Plague, sorry. Does to Freyna's numbers. Then I also want to test a few other things. Her weapons need to be adjusted. So let's do that. Ah, right. All my fusions that I made, the extra ones, are also all maxed now. Okay, right. That's nice. Right, let's do that then. And I'll replace that with the Malevolent. Right. Malevolent. What the hell? Exclamation mark join for some bunny bucks on Twitch, people. Okay. Let's take care of this then anyways.
Descendant. This is a phase separation rate, which uses inversion.
150k?
It has a large
Wait, hold up. This has increased Freyna's damage by a good margin.
according to the scan results. The structure
Oh, that is a really good margin. Oh my god. Freyna hitting over 100k on her 1 and 3 is... You could probably make a really, really brutal Freyna build now, actually. Hold up.
if you overload the device, the phase
It depends on... it depends on a few things, though. There's I know of A1. Why would you get binders back? If you put extra core binders on weapons that you made extra fusions of. So let's say if you made more than one last dagger, for example, they would have given you core binders back for the extra cores that you put on the new daggers. 500k on contact is interesting. 500k on contact on weak points, or on like stuff like that. Oh wait, you mean 500k on actual direct hit? Hang on a second, let me have a look at that. Yeah, 500. You know what? If you run a max damage, a risky cooldown Freyna now, you could actually get something insane. Also, hey Nova, we might be able to get 1 million on Freyna's 1. It's a build that's like very... I wouldn't say it's very... It's a very locked in build, and you're basically forced to be the carry with this build. If you don't carry with the build, then you have to like suffer and wait for cooldown. Hello, how's it going? It's going good, Josh. I'm gonna finally update everything. I took a little bit of a break yesterday because this game's really not helping my mental health right now. Yeah, I've been just focusing and like doing lots of research and stuff on this game for something. If it's relevant, which I'm very sure it is, it'll come up in a video. It's all for a video I'm working on as well. Wait, does that mean her 4 can... Oh my god. 300k consistently? Kinda nice. Kinda nice. Okay. I need to just quickly do these 3 more. And then that's when I get to my proper Descendant testing. So I'm just getting warmed up and then I'm gonna actually go in. Let's... Because there are few synergies I'm thinking of the most. Freyna Plague Star, or Plague Set. Keelan Plague Set. I need Blair's new red module and then I can make him even better. Has Ultimate Blair got him cooked? I do have Blair cooked, yes. I need the new red module, bro. I've only got one of the new red modules. I need the recipe one. The recipe one is the one I really need. Because I've created a whole ass setup based on that recipe red module. And I don't even have it, which is the worst part. Once I get it, I will be balling though, for real. That's the one I think I'm waiting on the most, really. Then I'm also going to actually start, like, doing medal streams. So I'm going to, like, just farm out stuff for medals. That's with I should have 3 then. That's with multiple. It's got it in 5 runs. Ooh, okay, that's quite nice. Everything you need right here, man. Oh, never mind. They got it. because I'm thinking that there's not going to be like a major downside to changing sets. Unless you still want to maximize damage, and in that case, it'll probably still be Slayer set. But, yeah. We'll keep an eye out for that stuff when it comes to it. But, I'm not there yet. Just give me like 10 more minutes and then I will. Hours log completed 430 for the award. Oh, nice. I was going to say, I think the biggest one, I think that 430 one isn't that much of an issue for me. I don't think very many of the medals are an issue for me. The only one I can think of that's actually going to be a headache is 60 catting every Descendant. I've only 60 catted Bunny so far, so anything other than Bunny is going to be like very expensive. And you can tell that medals are set up for like long-term gameplay. Because I've got like something completed on majority of the medals, but not all of them, of course. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna show you the medals that I've done. Someone says 60 cats is gonna take months. I 60 catted Bunny in like a week, but the thing is, you need to have the catalyst ready. If you don't, then it becomes a little bit of pain. So see with the medals, I'm on 392 out of 430. I've just got to do 2 more weapon fusions. That's the hammer and anvil, and the I can't remember. For the enhancement modules, I can easily do this. I just need to sit down and do all the modules. Have a Descendant. They've not even released 28, so that's not even possible yet. One reactor with 3 optimization. Oh, I've not done that. Oh, that's easy. Oh, that is so easy. Oh my god. Yeah, 60 slot, 50 on an ultimate weapon with 50 module socket type. So that's 50 cat. So that's max catalyst everything. Max catalyst absolutely everything for all weapons, and then do all the Descendants as well, which is insane. Records, I've done 85 out of 130, so I'm going to do some record hunting soon as well. I got the 28 Descendant one. How? Ah, do I have to have all the normal ones built at the same time? Wait, I'm going to check. Let me have a look. Descendants. There's only 27 Descendants though. That literally doesn't make sense. How the fuck do you have that? Look, it's 28 Descendant roster to 20 out of 27. Look. Even the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, that's 8. What the fuck? 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The game doesn't even know how many Descendants it's got. Bruh. Oh, that's piss easy. I've got enough slots for that. Yeah, I'll just do that then. Making Bunny, Ajax, Freyna, Glayton. Okay, that's easy. I got all normals not deleted, so I got the. Yeah, I deleted the normals. You know what? That's fine then. I'll set some Descendants to build. Or I might have already built some parts. I'll have to have a look. But that 28 one's piss easy as well. But I'm gonna do all them. I'm gonna get to doing all the medals and streams. So did I. Everyone's done it, but me. Damn. All right, let's start off with my queen, Bunny. This is like concerningly easy. This is concerningly easy. Wait, 1 minute? Surely that's not on all of them. Why is it only Bunny? What? Why is it only Bunny? Oh, that's actually hilarious. Okay then, sure, we'll go with that. That's the oh, that's the slots you have. Ah, I see. I see. I understand now. Bunny was free from a quest. Yeah, I remember. I did that quest and I got my free Bunny. Anyways, I'll leave it to 1 Descendant at a time because these take 8 hours to craft, and I do want to have some extra spaces open just in case I do have other things I need to craft. Okay, let me just take care of my other 2. Is this Magister? Nah, Slumber. Okay, that's fine. Oh wait, I should be using Bunny for this for sure. I'm a lurk and test the build on Purge 35. No worries, enjoy. Amazing Bunny bug. Look, she's got neon hair now. Neon hair. If you're suffering with your mental health due to this game, man, can you take time out? I'm not suffering due to my mental health. This game is just the stupid decisions are making me crash out. Don't worry, I'm perfectly fine. The report one burnt me out. 129 to release one journal entry. Oh shit. Okay. I was gonna say, because if you is that an actual clear guide to like all the oops, 1 2 3 I they've got them all. Is there any like clear guide to where to find all the journals? Time to build up Blair. Have fun with it, boss. Blair is good. I need his other red module, man. I can't give my full review on Ult Blair until I get both of his red modules. As long as you're sure. I am fine, I promise. No, I found them and I got lucky. Dang, okay. I was gonna say, if I was to do that and then make a video on it, that would be a really good video. A guide on where to find all 130 all 130 records. That would be a good video. This one's fast as fuck. Because I was gonna say, I've not focused on records in such a long time. I never did focus on the records, but the records give like a lot of lore, which is something I like. Okay. Even if you find all records, it's 190, 129 out of 30. Really? What? Why? Why is it like this, bro? That is so stupid, bro. Why have they broken the records? They literally had one job. Amazing. I'm so proud of my developers, guys.
Descendant. The enemy has modified the ancestors' weapons above this technology and are using it to emit inversion energy. It appears they are defending the gate with it. The weapon contains ancient arcane. The structure on the ground draws and releases this. Descendant.
Bro, I marked it. Go stand on it, you fucking donuts. Bro, I'm not standing on it. You go stand on it. Go get it from Malton. Go talk to Malton. Wait, what does talking to him do? I love this game, but I need to hurry and nerf the OP Descendant. I agree. Oh, get the red mod from Malton. Ah, I see, okay. Oh, I can run Malton to get the next level recipe. Alright, fair enough. I got 6 out of 12 medals, and if they release one more, they would... If they release one... I see. 6 out of 12 is really high. You're doing good, boss. I think I've got like 4 medals or something, or 3 medals. But I'll easily be able to get the rest of them. I think most players who care about medals will be able to get at least, what is it? 10 out of 12. You was in my Sigma yesterday, lol. Bro, I don't know how I keep ending up in people's Sigma. Like, I will literally run one Sigma sector, and then I'll just do like half an hour of farming just on my own, because I'm like, yeah, let's test something or let's speedrun something. Pierce, that's fucking cool. It's upsetting how the bosses in this game are. It is. You're not wrong. I did make a video complaining about it before. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of the system on the bosses. They need to like force immunity phases on the Colossi at this point, man. It's getting a bit too much. Cooldown and crit damage. Well, why not upgrade my reactor? It's not like it's gonna make a difference. Where's your ult Blair? I prefer using Viessa for Molten or Pyro. Cooldown, crit damage, Viessa. Well done. Reactor enhancement. Oh, I've got 120. Alright, I'll do that. Do I have any trash? Nope, I don't. Sad. My dog has deleted it. Okay, let's oh, yeah, I got 150 molten ammo, so we'll go with that then. But yeah, after I get this Blair Red mod, then I'm gonna mess with Blair more, because there was one thing I really wanted to run on him. How effective would... Nope, I will wait. I will wait and then do it. Time me to do Blast Story. Have a good stream. Appreciate that, Vampire. Enjoy the Blast Story. I'm also going to do that. What do you think the next pet's going to be? I'm gonna start building food now. Yeah, building food now is a good call, actually. What's the next pet going to be? I actually have no clue, you know. I just realized I didn't use my second ability half the time there. If I get Blair's Red mod first try, I'm just gonna laugh, bro. Okay, nope, I didn't. We're fine. Oh wait, actually, I just need a few of the purple modules, I think. A few of the purples and then just the Blair Red one. So yeah, that works. I'll have to double check whether it's even in Molten Fortress. I can't imagine it not being in Molten. Logically, it would make sense to be in Molten. So, let me just quickly have a look. Move out the way. Ah, Molten Fortress, easy. I got it 5th run. Easy. Uh-oh, I messed up. I done messed up. Bruh. One Descendant normal and one Gold Gunner will be able to hit my strength 30. Yep. That's going to be something. How do you get the Peacemaker and how annoying is it to grab it? Peacemaker is grabbed by beating Gluttony. And as you know, fighting Gluttony can be very easy. With it 8 times, you can one-shot him with Serena, or you can 2-shot him with like almost every other Descendant. You can 2-shot him with you can 2-shot him with Haley, with Sharon, and all that sort of stuff, I guess. So yeah, easy enough to take out. Right, Molten. Lost my train of thought there. But Peacemaker is good. It's a very good weapon. It's the best stat stick in the game. It's the fastest weapon in the game. With 320 sprint cores on it, it is the fastest weapon in the game. Basically, grab the I need the better speed stick. The enduring makes me look sluggish. Yeah. The Peacemaker is the best one. It's fairly easy to get. Like I said, if you're capable of like soloing bosses, then just go ahead and do that stuff. No idea what's going on. Why is my VS weaker? Why does she feel weaker at least? What gun would you suggest for Auto Blair? That's what I'm going to test out. I'm going to test out a few of my weapon options. Once I get this red module, I'm going to test out my weapon options. You know what? I'm just going to use fucking glare. I'm just going to use glare. Actually, no. It doesn't make a difference whether I'm... Actually... Haley, I guess? Haley still a gamble. It doesn't matter what Descendant I use with this shit. I'll just use Haley. Why not? Because I'm going to have to go up to the fucking turtle anyways. I have to run around in a circle to pick up all the drops. So, you know what? I'll just use glare. I'll just use the chill dagger with it though. Because I'm a chill guy. Chill dagger. There you go. Chill, mental focus, sure. Annihilation. Is Annihilation actually the best with glare now? Wait, what's that? What was the set called that gives you fire rate? I farmed 70 times for the module? Dang. Masterpiece is fun with Blair. Interesting. Masterpiece. I think that's the other weapon I've not maxed. I'll have to see. Wait, what was that set called that gives you flipping extra thingy thing? Fire rate. I can't even remember the bloody name. Enlightened Mage, no. Firebrand, no. Shell Crusher? Nope. Plague, nope. Oh, wait, no, it's Shell Crusher. It's this. Right, let me just shove this on. I remember not caring about my rolls because I just wanted the set, so I'm able to use it. Wait, would Shell Crusher Glare would be fucking... Remember Nova told you? I will, of course, remember that, sir. Wait, isn't Shell Crusher Glare gonna, like, absolutely fucking ruin stuff in the higher level purges? In the challenge purge? Because that negates shields as well. So doesn't that make the relic more of a better option again? Malevolent already used to rip... Malevolent ripped apart shields anyway, so that made the relic with this Shell Crusher Glare set would be way better. Fire HP and fire resistance for the power, and then you're good to go. Yeah, I've literally got that. I can just fucking upgrade that, then I'm done. That doesn't matter. That's nice. It'll just be about getting resistances, and then I've already got shield recovery. Yeah, okay. Fuck me. Yeah, this extra 5 fire rate is like fucked up. That's way too easy. Bro, they were already having issues with fire rate. Why on earth did they give us more, bro? I remember them having issues with fire rate. Literally. What in the Yankee Danky Doodle fuck is going on in Nexon HQ, bro? Remember what happened? We had the ghosting bullets and we had all this sort of stuff, but nope. What do? Let's give you 5% more fire rate on a fucking external component set. Thanos beats Superman. Valid. How do you find the red killer recipe mod? By beating hard Molten Fortress. Literally what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to get it for myself. If you want, I can bring you in and I can help you try getting it too. Because I'm running it right now anyways, so if I was to run with other people, I wouldn't mind helping them out. But I'm running to get the killer recipe one right now myself. Either fusing or Molten Fortress is the only way, I believe. This doesn't even include the flipping buff from Drive Shaft, you know. That's what's even crazier. Like, this is not even including the buff that you could get from Accelerated Drive Shaft. Oh, I mean, how do you feel about it? Oh, Killer... I'm running... No, hang on a sec. Wait, hang on a sec. Next level recipe is from Molten Fortress. It's from Molten. Killer recipe red mod. Oh, how do I feel about it? I think it's good. I do like using it. I need to test it a little bit more still. Killer is from Pyro. Alright, the killer one is, right. Next level recipe is from here. That's fine. Then killer's from... Stereotypical Asian gamer. My brother. Holy shit. Stereotypical, thank you for the raid, my man. Alright, give me a moment. Let me give you a shout out, boss. Holy crap. Welcome, man. Thank you so much for the raid, brother. I appreciate that. Welcome in, raiders. I appreciate everyone who is has come over. Hey, Luna. Stereotypical Asian gamer. There you go.
What the Sigma?
Wait. What do you mean that channel doesn't exist? Shout out Stereotypical Asian Gamer. There you go, boys and girls. Everyone, show some love to him. Great person. I love watching his streams as well, to be fair. But yes, make sure to go show him some love. Hello, hey Alvin. What is your fastest time on Void Purge? Which number? Which number is that pushing? How's stream going? Thanks for the shout out. It's going good. It's good. It's going good so far. No, he's not related to Asian. Don't worry about that. It's going good. I'm just trying to get this one Blair red module, and then I'm gonna like actually mess with Blair a lot. Other than that, I'm planning on updating Freyna, Akil, and Bunny in Ace, and maybe like 3 other Descendants in today's stream. I'm doing a long one today, so we're cooking with it. But yeah, man, I really appreciate the raid. Thanks so much, bro. I appreciate that a lot. So I'm just going through and getting the shit. Oh, on page 30, solo, I can't remember. Duo, am I on the leaderboard for purge? I think I'm on the leaderboard for purge 30 duo. I might be like top 10 or something, or top 15. But I did a run with one of my friends, Scrubs. I think that made like a top 10 time, but oh wait, no, that's resetted. The leaderboard should have resetted after the update. I've done like a minute and 40-second runs is like my best, I think. But yeah, I'm scrub basically. But I appreciate running with other people more. So I would rather run with others. That's just my kind of thing. Also, if you are new here, make sure to, you know, follow and all of that. I would really appreciate it. We are on the road to 500 Twitch followers. So, you know, if you're new here, please follow. I'll love you forever. And I'll give you a cookie. A white chocolate chip cookie. With Gleo Serena, that was with Serena. We did one, my fastest duo was 140 with a double Serena. And then a 140-ish, about the same time, with a Glay and a Serena, and I was the Glay in that run. Serena to like go ahead and like DPS, and then Glay to like clean up and stuff like that. So I've done like both strats as well. So I would like to say I'm fairly well versed in them. I can't say that I'm the worst player in the world, but I wouldn't say I'm even close to the best. Yeah, this is insane with the fire rate buff, bro. I can't get lower than 4 minutes with Serena. I don't know how to make stronger. Look at YouTube vids. It's not about making her stronger. Do you know the spawns? Now that's gonna sound like an asshole thing, but do you know the spawns? Because I think with Glare, you want to, or with Serena, you want to be focusing on the elite spawns and taking the elites out. If it depends on what weapons you're using as well. For me, primarily when I run with Serena, I will use the cavalry gun, and I feel like that's probably one of the best weapons with her, or one of the better weapons with her. And I just target the spawns, or if you're using the dagger cavalry gun and the malevolent as a setup, or even the ATAMs, to like one-shot the nuke the boss. I was gonna say, in terms of Purge 30 guides and stuff like that, I really would recommend Sen. He's like Purge Master. So Sen evades, if you haven't heard of him. He's got guides on like all the builds that you should be using for like everything and how to play them and stuff like that. You have looked at YouTube video? Okay, that's fair enough. I think it's also about experience. You can't just like drop into Purge 30 one day and like, you know, be the best at it. So it is about like taking your time and learning the Purge as well. Learning spawns is a really big thing, and then optimizing movement is a really big thing as well. That's like the two biggest things I would say. Because if you know how to use movement correctly, you can like outplay anyone and anything. It's insane. With me, I min-max movement with Bunny to make Bunny literally the fastest in the game, like constantly. So then the way I play Bunny usually ends up massively outshining other people at the same time. That's as an example. So learning movement is something you definitely want to invest in. Movement with Serena takes a big learning curve, I would say. Please tell me that's the red mod. Next level recipe, we got it. Nice. Okay, we're balling. Right, we got the recipe module. Let's go back to Blair now. I wanna mess with Blair and then have a look. Yeah, no, I've already given him a shout out. But no worries, appreciate that, Virus. We got the red module. Yeah, I think that was like what, 10 runs or something. Right, let's head on over to the Blair. Okay, this is not what I was. Oh, this is what I was messing with. Right, hang on a second. Let's try this. Nimble. Let me try this. This is a really basic build, but I want to mess with something on this build specifically. How have you been? Sorry, I can only talk between death rounds. Oh, don't worry about it, boss. It's okay. It's okay. I appreciate you, anyways. Me and all my homies love the Pedro. And I have been good. I just been doing loads of things. I've massively upgraded my PC, so I've been like really back and forth myself, man. But yeah. We're trying to make the most of the gold boosters when I was been using the invasions and then using of hard defense. Ooh, that's good. Optimizing everything there is a good shout. Right, let's get this next level. Let's get this next level recipe upgraded. Congrats on your PC, but I appreciate that a lot. I was gonna say, if you want to know the specs, you can do exclamation mark PC specs. That will give you the entire rundown of everything. Okay, now let's put this on. Oh wait, actually not. Let me rejig the build. Hold up. Move that. Paste that. Delete that. Do that. Rename that. I'm just using the names for my first blur. Okay. Next level recipe, right. So this is the flame zone after moving a certain distance. Okay, this is the Valby stuff. Range. Focus on fire, right. Okay. Right. Got it. Okay, so you still want crit on here, right? Burn test. Okay. Right. So this is what I'll run with this as an example. Let's put the firebrand on. That's called good. Ooh, actually, we'll go with that. Okay. MP out of combat. Fine. Don't really care about the stats. Just want the stuff from the set. So that's range and duration. -5 movement speed. And the X means that's multiplicative, right? On fire skill with burn related effects. So you want to be using a fire weapon with this as well. Where's the igneous wraith when you need it, bro? Okay, I think it's high time for me to use 2 of the firebrand set. Wait, on fire against an enemy burn with the hit. So wait, oh wait, that's a long term. Yeah, you're right. The other 2 pieces aren't even worth it. That's actually a really good call. Right, I'll use the processor, and I will use the. Then the other 2 pieces, I will go. This is just me messing, but I'll go with where's Invader. 2 pieces on of Invader on top of this is gonna be a fucking joke. It's gonna be insane. We actually need a proper flamethrower in the game, not the flipping Blairvoyance being the piece of shit that it is. Not to say that it's a bad weapon, it's a strong weapon, but it's still useless compared to like what it could be. Right, we got cooldown on the tree, right? That should be fine. Unless I dash these 2 and do that. That should be funny. Then I'm already stat sticking. This is not even using dimension. Sort by new. Okay, hang on a second. Do I have the right mount? I do not have the right mounting, right. Let me quickly grab the correct mounting. Let me save this on my Blair preset, because I just unsaved that, bro. I'm stupid. Right, let me redo that. So what was it? 2 pieces of firebrand, and then 2 pieces. Let me sort these ones by name. My apologies, guys. I am dumb. Happens to the best of us. Okay, memory processor. I went with the. That is really close to max stats as a drop. Holy shit. Right. Where's the firebrand processor? There it is. Then for the sensor, I went with the Invader. There it is. And then for the power, I went with the PK on Blair. PK. Oh, Peacekeeper. That's just there for time being. Let me just, that's just there for time being because it was already on my other preset, but I'm messing with it. So let me just quickly get the right bloody parts on, and there it is. Right, this is just staying here as an example. I'm just gonna put the garden on just for a second. I'm just gonna save this and get the correct flipping, mounting first. So just give me a second. Let me just quickly farm a reactor. I was gonna say it's not gonna work. What's not gonna work on it? So the fastest way to farm reactors is heading up here to the mountain tops. Oh, the weapon. All right, the unique ability. All right, yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I just went to the wrong bloody place, bro. I meant to be going to the mountain tops up here. This is like the fastest, or one of the fastest places to get yourself reactors. And then the nice thing about this as well is that you can use this place to also get Blair reactors. So yeah, good Blair reactor spot here. Also, does anyone know what the fastest way to get quantum crystals is? Like the quantum crystals and the nano compound? I fall asleep doing this one. Fair. I'm not doing it for that long. I'm only doing it long enough to get like a good handful of reactors that I can just mess with. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Sigma for both? Right. Okay. Valby creates a reactor farm over there. Yep, that's true actually. What would you do if I told you Sigma's not the fastest quantum crystal farm? Would you believe me? Sigma is not the fastest nano compound farm. Colossus? Colossus is better for energy cores, but no, it's not Colossus. There's a farm that is like twice as good as Sigma in the same time. And it's significantly lower effort than Sigma. Like, Sigma will give you more stuff, I guess. But if you specifically want nothing but the quantum crystal and nano compound, this other farm's faster. Significantly faster. Alright, let me just have a look at my reactors real quick after this one. Bro, I didn't press roll forwards. I pressed roll backwards. Kingston Farm? Nope, not even Kingston Farm. What farm? You guys don't know? Damn. I was going to make a video on this, and I'm still going to make a video on this. You know what? I will... Oh, wait. I don't even care about which flipping mounting it is. I just care about the flipping... I don't care about the stats. I just care about the mounting. Sort by new. Alright, we got it. Alright, we're fine. What farm? I'll still watch it. Don't worry. So. Okay, don't worry. I'll show you guys the setup. And then I will show you the farm. Don't worry. It's faster than Nope, faster than Tormentor. Way faster than Tormentor. Damn, you guys don't know about the strat, do you? I respect it, but you know what? Let me just fix up this reactor real quick. Then I will show you how fast this is. Actually, not for scale. Shall we run it as a test? Shall we run a Sigma and see how much we get and how long it takes us, and then use the other farming strat at the exact same thing? Should we run it like that? Just so that you guys can see the difference immediately. Okay, implant. Yep, bet. We'll do it that way. We'll do it that way. Right, this is good enough. Right, Blair setup is more setup. Right. Okay. Which Descendant would you use in Sigma to like go fast? Let's run it that way. What Descendant is your Freyna Farm? Freyna Farm gives you all three, but it's not more than Sigma. Sigma, they've made it too overpowered now. But it's still not the fastest. What Descendant do you people use to speedrun? Sigma sector specifically. For Sigma, Bunny? Bunny or an ace? An ace for me. Okay, I'm seeing more in aces than Bunny right now. Even though both of them are just as fast as each other. For sure. I'm seeing more in aces. So in this gameplay, I'll go with an ace. Oh, oops. For this gameplay, I'll go with an ace. Just for the sake of, you know, Sigma. So we'll go with that. The faster map on Sigma is the ISO Desert. So we'll go with that. The way we'll do this is Traitor lol. Melanie, trust me, there's nothing more I love more than using Bunny in this game. But I'm going off majority votes to prove a point. So we're going with this. Okay. ISO Desert. Actually, not Broken Boundary is technically, depending on the map, faster for an ace. But we'll go ISO Desert. We'll go ISO Desert just for the sake of this, right? So we'll focus on the quantum crystals at the end of the run, right? And what I will also do is I will use a clock. I'll use a clock or a stopwatch for this. So we'll start this from when we start the mission up, right? Do you think that's further over the nest? Yeah, sort of same Elvin, honestly. We'll start the timer on the clock the moment we press start here. And then for the other one, we'll start it as soon as we start the mission, because that's the exact same scenario. So this here, let's go with this here. Start private, starting the clock. Clock is started. We're going to go from there all the way to the point where we, till when we get to the mission complete screen. So we're going to go to it from there. We're including this loading time, because that is a part of the, that is a part of this. So we've gotten 30 seconds of loading time, and bear in mind I've got a top spec PC. So like in terms of PC and stuff, I'm getting like fastest or really fast loading times just out of my hardware alone. I don't speedrun Sigma, but when I do, my fastest is always with Eugen. Eugen with his allergy build is like actually insane. A lot of people don't realize how good his allergy build is. Okay. Uh-oh. Even if I do slow down or mess up at any point in this run, that's still staying in here, because for the sake of RNG and because of the sake of, yeah, this can happen, we've got to include it in the runs. I hate Sigma. I love Sigma. I'm a Sigma boy. Sigma boy. I'm joking. I'm sorry. But Sigma is like genuinely one of the most fun mods in this game. I fucking love Sigma with a passion. You might be the only one. Bro, nobody loves Sigma more than me. We've already established this. Like, I remember establishing this. As soon as the update came out, all the streamers were hating on Sigma so much. Or they'd be like, yeah, it's okay, but it gets boring after like 5 minutes because it's like 3 different tile sets. And I'm like, huh? What are you smoking, bruh? What are you smoking? Everyone played it on release, but I promise you, speedrunning Sigma to me, or just playing Sigma, with Bunny specifically at least, so much fun. It's insane how much I fucking love Sigma Sector. I am the original. Okay, I can see the stopwatch. You're just weird. Thank you. I might be. But I do enjoy me some Sigma. Alright, I'll get ready to put my hands on the stop. As soon as that mission complete shows up. Wait, let me have a look at how many quantum crystals we got in this run. F2. How many quantum crystals did we get? 4,674 quantum crystals. Right, let me write this into both chats. 4674 quantum crystals. 1834 nano compound. Right? We all see this. We all agree. This was a good run. A fairly good run. 2.5 minutes. Under 3 minutes. In a solo, I guess it's like this. In public, it might be a little bit faster. But this is a solo run. Because this is a solo method. So this is a fair run. We all think this is an okay-ish run at least. An average Sigma run, dare I say. But we see them numbers on the screen, right? The 1500 energy cores, we're going to ignore that. This is not about the energy cores. This is specifically about these other two.
Big brother, I want you to give me your big, juicy, thick, and drench me with your hot, sticky until I'm gasping for air there. I fucking said it!
Insane. Best murder red purple sauce. Bro's trying to set me up for failure, yo. Alright, sorry. Let me establish this as well. The time that we got was 3 minutes 33 seconds and 3 minutes 33 seconds. Okay? 3 minutes and 33 seconds. So let me write that in the chat as well. Sigma sector 3 minutes 33 seconds. Do. Okay. Sector 3 and 33 seconds. Right, there you go. So we've gotten the Sigma numbers. 2674 quantums, 1834 nanocompounds. So, for the other strat, let me go on over to the Descendant I'm using for it. Viessa. Viessa Gaming, boys and girls. What do we think? Now that you've seen that this strat requires Viessa, what do you think? I'll just show you my tree as well real quick. That tree is fairly good. Doesn't really matter. Tree really doesn't matter in this instance. Right, let's reset this. So 3 minutes 33 seconds on that. Written that down. Right, let's go. Agna reactor? Nope. Vesper reactor. 750 quantum crystals. 100% chance. So at the end of 3.5 minutes, all I need to do is count how many orbs times 750. Count how many orbs times 750. That's all I gotta do. And that doesn't even include anything in my inventory. So wait, let me turn my dog off for this, just so that everything stacks up in my inventory. Right, let me delete all of these reactors. Let me delete everything. Sort by new. Yep, okay, that. Delete all them. External components. Anything that's not fucking... Oh, wait. Sort by level, sort by new. I don't like that the sort by new puts everything to the top now. It's annoying. Alright, let's just get rid of all these. Right. Turning my dog off as well. Manage fellows. Off. You get to see everything in my inventory as well. So now let's run this for 3 minutes and 33 seconds. So I'll start the stopwatch as soon as I do the activate void fusion reactor. Right, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. So all you do is you see this spot right there. Oh, might have done that a little bit far. Done. 1.5k. $2.25k. I'll stop talking now. Nice. Amazing sound. I'll stop talking and let me just let the numbers speak for themselves. I will let you know when we are at each minute mark. So we're at 1 minute already. At the 1 minute mark. Got a stray over here. Them strays can happen if you don't place your things like in a good enough location. I did that way too early. Oh my god. Oh, never mind. Fine. That works. Okay, we're coming up to the 2 minute mark now. Only a minute and a half left. That one was way too late. Move back a bit. So what do you guys think of this so far? Uh-oh. Wrong button. Okay. Spawn that in there. What do you think about the new plague set with Keelan? I'm going to test that out in today's stream in a short while, actually. So yeah, don't worry, I'll be able to give you a proper opinion on that, Oni. Alright, we're at 3 minute mark now. Okay, 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Now, there you go. Right, we've done our 3.5 minutes. There you go. So that's how many runs we've done now. So let's have a look at this. Let's do some mathematics. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let me just double check that to make sure I'm not wrong with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, 14, right? So we got 14 of these orbs. 750. 750 times 14 is 10,500 quantum crystals. Now let's dissolve everything in my fucking inventory. So let's dissolve them reactors. And that's an additional 2,385. 2,385 equals 12,800 quantum crystals. That is literally 3 times Sigma's quantum crystals. Literally 3 times the quantum crystals. Quantum crystals is 12,885. And then nano compound is 3067. Alright, let me just clear my external components and my inventory out one more time. Just because no wait, I didn't clear them out before. Right, that's fine, I'm not gonna clear them out this time. Because now, on top of that, yep, still an additional 535 to be had. plus 535 equals 13,420. 13,420 for your quantum crystals, and another 517 on that is quantum crystals. Not bad. That's if you actually need quantum and nano. But after finishing RK and all characters, you don't need to worry about those anymore. True. That's of course the end reward doesn't proc. Yeah, I was gonna say that end reward procking is like very low chance. And I personally think that running this for 1 hour versus running Sigma for 1 hour, you're just gonna get a fuck ton more out of this in the long run. Even if that 100k voucher comes through, the difference between this being double the amount of everything you get in the runs is it's significant enough that I don't think Sigma could catch up to it. Bear in mind, this has 0 load time. Like, hell, if you want to stand here and keep going for an hour straight, you've got no load time to wait. Sigma loading in time takes time. Loading out, ending mission. There's no annoying boss fights. There's none of this, none of that. So overall, if you want quantum crystals, come to Vespers. Nano compound was higher as well. Double the nano compound, I believe, or just shy of double the nano compound. Yeah, wait, let me scroll up and see what I got again. So 1,834 nano compound, so over 1,000, just shy of double it. Quantum crystals, however, were literally 3 times it. So there you go. This is the fastest farm. I'm gonna make a video on it. I just need to quickly, you know, catch up and do it. But yeah, you can also get 250k in Sigma, 250k in Sigma, but Nano is standard 1500. Yeah, Nano is standard 1500. Are you sure? Because the Nano compound in Sigma is not guaranteed, is it? Or am I just wrong? It's not guaranteed. That's the thing. It can be like 100 in a run, or you can be like 2,000 in a run. It can vary. That's the thing. It varies. But overall, for quantum crystals, which is still something people will inevitably need to farm, this is the fastest way. So, yeah, that's my answer to you. Farm this place. Right, let's actually go to testing some stuff now. I've given you guys the source before it's come out on my channel, so there you go. Enjoy. Is my window open, bro? It has to be open. It is open. It's just fucking boiling in here.
Boing, boing, boing.
Thank you, Luke. I like the boing, boing, boing. Given how my GPU is 58 degrees and my CPU is 70 degrees, yeah, that's about right. As for this Blair, let's have a look. Duration and range, continuous skill power times, okay. 10.5 radius, 16 seconds duration, a very short cooldown, decent MP cost. Let's try vet tactics on here. I think this might work nicer. The cooldown's not the issue, but or anything, but yeah. Duration and crit damage good for Blair. Yeah, duration and crit damage is good for Blair. Let's try this out. Where are the slumber? We'll go in here. Let's see how this goes. I'm optimistic. We're just gonna use nothing but Blair's abilities for this, so he's 1 and he's 3. Okay. Alright, let's go with this then. I'm optimistic. Because his damage should be there now. And to you who is saying, what? Peacemaker on Blair? Yeah, Peacemaker on Blair. Because guess what? We're not using it for the actual, we're not using it for his unique ability. We're using it because the Peacemaker is the fastest weapon in the game, bro. Firefoot Blair. I don't mind this. This is solid. Alright, I need to make sure I'm keeping it up though. If I'm keeping it up, this is very worth it. $700k on this? Fuck me. That is insane. Oh yeah, that's insane. That is crazy fucking good. Uh-oh. The only thing that could actually like make him straight up faster is using the adrenaline rush. Or using brisk walk, sorry. Movement speed. But this is still fucking insane. I fuck with it. I like it. What do you guys think? This game succeeded in one thing. What's that? Wait, that works with... Okay. I'm gonna record this run again, and I'm gonna try something slightly different. Made farming a lot better with the cooldown on his 4, still too much. Let's see what the cooldown on his 4 is. Oh, my 4's fully cooldown. Nice. Oh man, I've found something kind of crazy. Well, if that works, which I think it does, that's kind of crazy. Bro, I need to be killing these up here. Use a second to... Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot about the second. My bad. This map is just really anti-Descendant as well. So it's not even just the, oh, I'm the wrong thing. It's not even just that Blair's like this. It's that this map is like horrific. This phase here is like really bad for every Descendant, or like a lot of Descendants. But I do believe this mod... I was gonna say, there's something I'm gonna do. And if this works, oh fuck me. Oh fuck, if this works, I'm gonna fucking laugh, bro. Honestly, even decent damage on the elites here. No malevolent, but hey ho, I'll take it. I'm not even using my reactor. Oops. Right. Gold boost expired for now. Welcome back to the land of the living. That was honestly a okay run, I would say. However, I saw something integral there. Let's try this one more time. Let's try this one more time. I want Arson's 3 to have a little bit more range. I agree with that. I'm running max range Blair, and I still feel like he's a little bit too short. However, you guys are going to witness something now. Uh-oh. I jumped too low. Homie, you can spider Blair. There he is. Hey, Augie, how's the PC running? Oh, it's a fucking amazing, man. Everything just feels like I'm in another fucking world when I do anything. It's so good. It's so good. Bro, my Firefox tabs they just tab better, bro. I'm playing, but honestly, this is so fucking insane. It's so good. That being said, I think I've gotten the cracked blast energy, I'm not gonna lie. Because now you can also like just fucking, you can just cheese with this shit so badly, it's insane. The only thing I'd probably do is put reactor, put cooldown, not cooldown, duration on the reactor, or maybe duration on the build, and then that's it. Or alternatively, just change my fucking mounting. I'm gonna just change my mounting. It'll make my life easier. But this is still so fucking cheese, bro. It's insane. People feel like doesn't know Blair here, but I don't see him at all. His fire is invisible, lol. True. Because the thing is, you can spider Blair, and then with this works good. So if you run a max damage regardless, max damage plus spider Blair basically equals infinity Blair. Bro, I need to run this in Sigma. Fuck me. In Sigma, this is going to be mental. Like, this is going to be mental in Sigma. But the thing is, I'm using both stat sticks. So I'm using a sprint stat stick on the Peacemaker with Blair here. And then I'll be using a spider Blair with the Python. So, yeah. The only thing is 1440p is not good for Twitch because it's too pixelated when you're moving fast. Wait, shit, is Twitch like quality dying? Oh, that's not good. I'd hope that would have been fixed by my encoder changing, but I don't think it is. Bro, Twitch need to hurry the fuck up and support everyone. Flanksy, morning, brother. Hope all is well. All is kicking, my king. What about you, bro? What about you? That was fast as fuck compared to what I just did a minute ago, bro. Oh boy. Twitch's always been like that. Big streamers do 1080p. Right, okay. I'll tone it back down. The only thing is because I stream to YouTube at the same time, so it's a little bit of a 50-50 for me, boss. One frame too early. Never mind. I timed that right. Uh-oh. Bro, I missed. I missed. Was that faster than 5 minutes 4 seconds? That was a decent chunk faster, honestly. Yeah. Okay. I see what we've got here. I like what I've got here. Let me maximize this formula though. Let me run this in Sigma. And I will also change my stuff. Yeah, YouTube can do it. Someone's like Max Million do both YouTube. Yeah, I'm doing YouTube and Twitch curved. Right now, I'm YouTube and Twitch. Wait, let me try looking at this. Like, how does it look on my Twitch? It doesn't look that bad. Does it? It kind of does, you're right, yeah. Okay. I'll keep it. Wait, let me make this a little bit bigger for me there. Okay, I'll be able to see it. Yeah, it's just when you're moving. Yeah, okay, hold up. Oh, yeah, that becomes quite bad. Yeah, I see that shit. Okay. Yeah, I got you. Right, I'll tone back down to 1080 then. That's fine. Right, for this, however, let me put submachine on this reactor now as well. Perfect, we've got a submachine. That works. Because then I never need to get off the Python to cast. Right, let's do that then. Implant. This would do. You can only implant from gold to gold. Oh well, shit. I've got this anyways. We're good. Wait, Python is submachine, right? It better be. If it's not a submachine, I'm gonna die. Yep. Okay, we're fine. I've not even got dimension on here, which is funnier. Right. What would be the only thing I could change on this build? So what's my duration on this? Cooldown's 11 seconds, but then my duration is about 16. And with vet tactics, it can go up and down. Right, what I should do then is I should change this to a duration module. One duration module would literally fit. Even, hell, Battle of Stamina. Battle of Stamina instead of HP amp, though? I don't know. What does this do? Dimension is cooldown. Fusion. Actually, no, it's not fine. Literally just skill extension. That's it. Just. Even MPX order would actually be quite good. 20 duration. What's that done to my numbers? 19 seconds duration and then 13 cooldown. My cooldown will be very, very positive then. And then I've got a little bit more max MP. Unless I replace this with maximize range. I'm not going to do that. So I've lost a bit of cooldown, which doesn't really matter. Full crit. You know, I'll just go with strobe duration then. Honestly, it's worth it. I think crit rate. I think getting crit rate and put. I think getting crit rate out and putting duration. Insight I'll keep. Front lines maybe. Actually, no, I just need to replace this. To be fair, I suppose skill extension are over there. Right, that's fine. I will cut him graciously. Put an R over there. My 17 catalysts that I've beautifully been building. Multi-talented. Wait, hang on a sec. What is this though? That is a dimension. Dimension is cooldown. Cooldown I don't have an issue with. Duration is for fusion. A multi-talented would work, but in this instance, just straight duration is better. Just straight duration is just better. Because I'm running vet tactics on here. So this really should not affect me. I'm running full range on. To be fair, I could run something else. Yeah, I could run cooldown on here, but then at the same time, extra range and I reach cap fully, I believe. The thing is, even though it shows 2x here, if I was to do this, right, hang on a sec, let's just put that and that here. What does this show here? 10.5 radius on here. 10.5. Now let me put them 2 pieces of invader back on. Bro, I need to... Perfect. Let me do this. Let me do this. Delete. I don't give a shit about that. Delete. 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 Actually, another chakra shot. Keep that. Delete. 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 Bro, the fucking system has just gone to shit here. I really need to clean up my stuff as well, to be honest. So that's 10.5 still. Let me put the invader parts back on. Name. I swear invader was here. Where's invader gone? There it is. Invader. Still shows 10.5. I swear it showed 10.9 before. I must be tweaking. Right, anyways, let's go and run this Blair in Sigma. I'm curious to see what he does. I'll run ISO Desert, because ISO Desert is the superior map, I would say. Let's see what this does. Because with fixed up duration, I should be able to just fly for fucking ages now, without anything in my way. Unless that slight bit of cooldowns put me as a negative and I can't fully spider. We'll see. Might be a bit of a big mixed bag. Please take me left.
This is Hound action.
Beautiful.
Reporting extreme concentrations of void energy within the operation zone. All units, please proceed at your own discretion, but do not exceed your limits.
What do we guys think? What do we think, people? Have we nailed the Blair formula? Uh-oh, I missed one. He'll give me... These guys will give me one. There you go. Odd strays, that's fine. And you over here, sir.
Wide range shaping charge drop complete.
I think that this works very nicely. But it looks like Sanji. Fair. Valid take, to be fair. Not gonna argue that. Uh-oh. I spent 2 minutes trying to figure out which fucking way I should be taking. I am the problem, bro. Watch the floor. How much damage do you do? How much damage loss do you have exchange for the duration? Let me have a look. Cause I'm pretty sure the damage loss isn't even major. I'll have a look at some. I'll have a look at the mobs again. It looks to be about the same. It genuinely looks to be about the same. I'm in Sigma though, so it's probably not going to show up in Sigma as much as it would in somewhere else, for example. But in terms of like actual visible loss, I don't see anything. I don't see an actual difference, which is interesting. What did we get there then?
Extraction from operation zone initiated. Good work, Descendant.
What do you guys think? I think that is a really, really good build. I think this is set up in both directions as well. Sprint speed weapon for dungeons, and then sprint speed weapon for dungeons, and then grapples for bigger dungeon / Sigma. I think we've got a winner. This build is insane. We're set up, bro. We're cooking. Straight rich. I've even got a range on my reactor. Hell, if I was to get a fucking dimension on my reactor, I would be kicking so much more damage. There you go. Thanos, I don't lose much damage. And then, in exchange, get dimension on your reactor with fire or with damage. Yeah. We're set up. This is the build to success. Let me run another dimension. Let me run another dungeon, just to make sure. Because I need to ensure that like. I mean, wait, did I? No, I do need to run another dungeon. Because at least with another dungeon, I'd be able to 100% make sure. I've got fire with dimension as well. There you go. Dimension with cooldown would work really nice though. Dimension with fire. There you go, you're set. People, you've got better reactors than me. This build will literally work better with you. One thing I think I'm actually going to switch though is I'm going to change the Python. I'm not going to have a Python. Instead, I'm going to use a Peacemaker for grappling as well. Because I've got higher grapple rolls on the Peacemaker. And because the movement speed is better. And I do believe movement affects grapple. Because movement affecting grapple was the reason Ines was able to like grapple up to bunny speed type of thing. Because her movement got buffed as well instead of just her sprint speed. Fire with dimension for reactor, not cooldown. Cooldown would work, but if you're using the spider setup, then you don't need it. You just need a grapple weapon. Let me run it in a dungeon with a Peacemaker instead, and let me see what this does. I'll run it in a 400%. Shelter or slumber? You know what, we'll go shelter. What's the cooldown currently? Cooldown, it doesn't matter as much. My cooldown on the actual ability is about 13 seconds, but veteran tactics. Cooldown doesn't exist. That's the main thing, my cooldown just does not exist, bro. Because of veteran tactics, my cooldown doesn't really have any issues. Which means that if you were to run this in public, your Blair will kill things. Would it outspeed like the faster Descendants like an S Bunny and stuff? Probably not. Then you might want to replace your veteran tactics with nimble fingers. But doing that is still set up completely, I would say. Right, let's give this a shot then. Okay, well, what do you guys think? Good showcase? No? Yes? No? Oh, man. Was a good showcase until this fucking idiot decided to show up. This is how VS it should be. How did the BIOS go? Oh, the BIOS was fine. I had a few issues. So I flashed it, it was fine. Then it loaded me and it was like with no boot drive detected, so I didn't detect the Windows on my drive. Just set that into the BIOS. Then it was CPU fan not pumping. So I just set it to ignore that because I know I set up my cooler correctly. Because I know I set my cooler up correctly. Then, apart from that, then it was pretty smooth sailing. Oh wait, I used my malevolent, oops. But yeah, I had to update BIOS and that was it. After I updated it, it was basically good. Oh, why am I not doing this the fucking correct way, bro? I'm being slow with this shit. Yeah, I was gonna say, get your BIOS flashback USB stick ready, homie. You're gonna need it. For me, Acer's BIOS is really fast to deal with anyways. But yeah, it was nice and easy for me. Just had to go into the advanced mode and then just call it a day. I think, what was that, like 4 minutes? Still sub 3 minutes solo with Blair? Damn. Video is pixelated. Yeah, I was gonna say Massive Fire. Sorry about that. That's my settings. I changed 1 or 2 things on Twitch, and it's clearly stabbing me in the fucking back right now. Wait, let me see. Can I change my streaming settings right now in OBS whilst I'm live? Nope, I can't. Fuck. I'd have to restart stream in order to fix it. I don't mind doing that. Would you guys hang around if I was to quickly restart stream for you? And like turn the settings back down to something better? I would for sure. Could be because of bitrate. No, it's not bitrate. It's the quad HD thing. It's the quad HD thing. My bitrate is 8.5, which is fine. On Twitch, it'll be like, oh, your bitrate's negative, but my bitrate is literally fine. It still works above 6,000. I use 8.5 and Twitch stays at 6,000 constantly, or 6.1, 6.2, and then YouTube also stays at a nicer resolution as well. Can you send another notification? I literally just restart, so like, just give me like 1 minute to restart my channel. Oh wait, that's easy. Bonoi. I was gonna say, if I was to restart, I'd literally just do it now, so it'd just be like 2 seconds. Oh wait, Jared said get a new PC. I just got a new PC basically. Alright. Oh yeah, that Blair's awesome. I just want to pick your brain. Luis! Daddy chill. Okay, give me 1 minute. I'll record this bit for you guys now. A new friend request as well. Okay. I was gonna say, the man, the myth, the legend. No contradiction. Insane. Alright, you know what? I'll record this bit for you guys now. Just because I know that this is gonna work. Do you have a good restored relic build for Glay? Check my channel. I use the older relic still. I don't use the multi-shot relic, even though I know it's technically better. Right, let me just record this bit. I'm just gonna record this bit for my weapon, and then I'm good to go. Inversions, I guess I don't include inversions in my videos because inversions shouldn't be the difference between your build working and not working. A nice benefit because your build, but if an inversion is the reason your build works versus not works, that is a conditional build, which is not going to be worthwhile in my opinion. In my opinion, at least. In my opinion. Also, 1 second please. Can I... Does anyone know how I can gift subs? Because someone said that I am able to gift someone a sub to my own channel. How on earth do I do that? I think you gotta do that from a Twitch link, not from the creator dashboard. Ah, right, okay, let me just open the Twitch. Twitch.tv. Okay, oh my god, my ears. They're being assaulted. Like, as your channel has a viewer, like, yeah, I see it. I see it. I think I see it. Oh my god, I'm hearing myself. Hi, guys! Alright, Channel shield mode. Is it manage? Oh wait, gift a sub. Yeah, there you go. Hang on a sec. Ooh. Ooh. Oh yeah, I found a gift sub option. Let's go. Oh, Augie is subbed. Amazing. Welcome to this. Welcome to the gang, Augie. Oh man. There you go. I forgot how to do that. There you go. Augie, enjoy the tier 1. Now you've got access to the best Gojo emote in the world, basically. Thanks, I'll get you next time. Brock's fuck right now. Homie, you splash out on a PC. Do not feel any pressure. It's all good. Right. Let's record this bit of the video. Let me record the build bit. Right, I'm going to pause my music on Spotify so I can just put the music on in editing. I'm going to throw myself out of the corner. And let's go for it. Also, feel free to screenshot and use the build if you would like. Understand everything from it. And yeah, alright, let's go for this. So let's get on into the build that you guys are going to want to use on Blair. So this build takes advantage of the next level recipe red module. So this is basically the Valby edition of Blair, but honestly I feel like this is so much more better than you would expect it to be. So this is the build we are going with. Now we are going with a full crit on here, or almost full crit. So we're going with concentration, insight and front lines, so we're getting some damage out of there. And then for our range, because we are going to go with some pretty big range, we are going with expansion and with amp control. Next up, we are going with some cooldown. So for cooldown, we're just going with MP conversion. And then we are also using veteran tactics for cooldown. Now, if you are playing solo, I would say use veteran tactics. However, if you are playing online, I would recommend using nimble fingers, just because this would work better in solo, because of course you'll be getting all the kills to get your instant cooldown. But if you are running online, just go with nimble fingers. Your cooldown will still be adequate or good enough, but veteran tactics, in my opinion, plays better in solo. Use either in any situation, but that's just my recommendation. Then the last module we are using is just focus on dimension for cooldown and dimension skill power modifier. So that is the build we are using on Blair. Let's get on into the other aspects of the build. Next up, let's talk about the reactor. Now with the reactor, I've gone with the hand cannon mounting and the submachine, because those are going to be the two you actually want. The reason we are going with them is because of the weapons we are going to be using with Blair. That is going to come in a short segment right after I go over the external components. For the 2 stats in the middle, you are going to want Fire, and you are also going to want Dimension. Now for the 2 stats at the bottom, this is where it becomes a little bit of a mixed bag. Now you can go with Fire, you can go with Dimension, you can go with crit damage, or you could go with range. In my personal opinion, I would say the most damage you can get is going to be Fire and Dimension, or Dimension and crit damage. That is going to give you max. Now, of course, you want to max out all your stats anyways, so, you know, go use your reactor and external component enhancement. Now, for your external components, we're using 2 pieces of Firebrand, and then we are also using 2 pieces of Invader. Now, you could replace this Invader with Hunter for cooldown, but I'm just using Invader in this instance. For the top stat, you just want MP recovery out of combat. For the second stat, you want MP recovery in combat, and then for the third stat, you want the MP recovery modifier. You just want to max out your MP that way, simple as it gets. Then for your last stat, max shield is nice, but it doesn't really matter. We are using these 2 2-piece sets for range and for duration, or you could even alternatively put on the other 2-piece parts for duration over here. What are they called? Is it the Annihilation? Yeah, you could also use 2 pieces of the Annihilation for extra duration instead, if you would like. Now, let's go on over the weapons. Now, for the weapons, there is 2 weapons or 2 types of weapons you are going to need. Number 1 is going to be a speed stat stick. Now, this is a weapon with 60% sprint speed on it to basically run as fast as you can. Now, the Peacemaker is the absolute fastest weapon inside of the game. That's why you are going to want to use the Peacemaker over the Python or over the Secret Garden. Now, I've heard people be like, nope, Secret Garden's better. But if we put the numbers side by side, even on a Secret Garden with 58 sprint speed, you can see the movement speed over here is 540. That is slower than the Peacemaker's movement speed of 630, meaning you are overall moving faster with the Peacemaker, so you should be using this one instead. Now, the Python is the other option as well. The Python is the one that hits you in the middle, which is also something that you could use. That's at 600. Whichever works is gonna be the best, and whichever one you already have is gonna save you the most, so go with that instead. Now, let me talk about the 2 types of weapons, as I did mention. Number 1 is a sprint speed stat stick, and number 2 is gonna be a spider stat stick. For a spider stat stick, you want to go with 1 sprint core and then 2 grapple cores. Whether you do this on the Python or whether you do this on the Peacemaker or whichever weapon, it really does not matter, as long as you do this on a weapon, which is what matters. So what you are going to do is essentially use the sprint speed stat stick inside of tighter areas, and then you are going to use the spider stat stick in bigger areas. Now, with this build already being the way that it is, I promise you, you are going to get a ton of damage out of it. And then for the final touch for this build, or in terms of the loadout, I just use the Malevolent. Now, this does work really nicely as well, just as a boss deleting weapon, which is kind of the only thing you would use it for. This is the build that I use on my Malevolent, so there you go. That's all you need over there. Now, last part of this build is going to be the arcade tuning tree. For the tree, this is what I have gone with. I've just realized I've got 2 extra spaces there. Let's increase it and add some power strength. So, a little bit of HP, a little bit of MP recovery modifier. Then you're just going to want to go down and around up to skill power, and then all the way up to cooldown, and you are done with the tree. Simple as it gets. So, that is the setup that you are going to want to run on Blair. So let's get on into the gameplay. Okay, there you go, we're done. Hello, Hanji. Hope you're doing good. Whew, my brain is fried. It's not fried, we're gaming. But there you go, guys. You've seen my, what do you think about the restored relic uploaded in the video by Ornery Biscuit? I haven't seen it. Amazing. But yes, there you go. Right, music. Music. Where's the music? Where's Spotify? There you go. We're back. We're back. We're back. Okay. Give me like 1 minute. I'm gonna restart my stream on Twitch. So you know, just stay in here, and then you'll be transported into my new stream immediately. Why not Enduring Legacy? Enduring Legacy is slow, but you can use a Legacy if you want. You can use any weapon as long as it can have triple. You do reach 1200. 1200 isn't cap. 1300 is cap. Legacy would be a good one for a fire. Legacy would be good for fire damage as well. Actually, that is a good call. But Legacy isn't as fast as the Malevolent, to be fair. Like, that's the thing. You just you want to run what's optimal, and even with a legacy, if I've got a triple sprint speed legacy here, well, almost triple sprint speed, you'll have 450 movement speed. That's slower than the garden. That's about the same speed as the garden. And even if you can get all the way up, your damage is good, but no, actually no, your damage is really good because of the fire. Yeah, no, you're right. It's just about the cause then, really, I would say. The legacy is good, man. I fucking love the legacy, but overall, pistols and the malevolence, it's just superior in terms of convenience. It's just superior in my opinion. Okay, right, give me a moment. I'm gonna restart my streams. So people on YouTube, just refresh my channel and then refresh it a few times, and then you'll see a new live stream start like basically immediately. People on Twitch, yeah, same thing. I'll be back in a minute. Right, let's go with that.